Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. We are just about set to get the festivities started, and off we go on this Christmas Eve. Now return coming from the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Detroit.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
Another carry for the running back.
They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have the Lions' 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbounds. They'll look to throw again. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
Next to score, Lions 7, Golden Eagles nothing.
Seven-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Higgins sent in motion. Now, faking the give. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the give, it's ETN. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. The ball comes out. The Lions have got it. He's to midfield. To the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. The kicking team on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Waddle.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter.
Golden Eagles, nothing.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the Lions' 38-yard line.
A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
3rd down, 3 to go. That is caught, finding Higgins. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of.
And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Golden Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
And this will be tracked down and intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
In motion comes Thomas. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. First and 10. Back to the air one more time. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Give him 27, and it's first and goal. To the goal line and in. Connie Wilson. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Golden Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Start on the ground. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
First and 10 now from the 36.
19, Tiger, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And now it's going to be third down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
He's got his man. Complete to Wilson.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught downfield by Waddle. That one good for 26 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Golden Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He'll drop to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game.
That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it, and the Lions will even the score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
Higgins sent in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Higgins sent in motion. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. He is in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. That his second touchdown of the game and 17 for the season.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10. look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question it.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Lions 21.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Hold it ready. Let's go now.
The third quarter begins with a run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, Detroit. The extra point is up and through. And the Lions have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Kick up.
Oh, look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
It's a gain of 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down.
Ready, set.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Come on, set. Hurt.
In motion comes Thomas. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, It's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
A return now from the 4. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And the Lions are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on what the receivers do.
And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or 2 shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll try to carry that ball loosely, and it is out. It is picked up by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over. Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Higgins sent in motion. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Man in motion, heading left. They'll look to throw again. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
And he will find the end zone and extend the lead to 5 points. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Blown back in the back. A hit, and he has lost the football. The defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, You've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. Back with more after the break. You're going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
60 Maverick. Come 19. Come 19. Hut, hut.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
60 by 6.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given, but it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That is hard down the field. He's got it. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that 1st down marker. They were on getting that first and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't think this coach has much of a choice. I think he had to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you a whole lot. They're trying to take the lead here late in the game. But what a stand by this defense coming through, keeping them out of the end zone.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. This one's going to carry him off the right upright. Get the friendly bounce. A mistake, but the doink is good for 1. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Throwing it right into the hands of his... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Taking off. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. It's a first down and a gain of 13. Now, first and goal. Back to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Ready? 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs. This is first and 10. Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown.